BBC Hooniverse.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello, and welcome back to Tom Mason. Yes, we're back on this series, Is It the End? Today we're talking about, is it the end for RTD2? Russell T Davies' second run as showrunner. Why do I say, is it the end? It's all because of his own statement. He had agreed to come back to write the 2026 Christmas special. That says to me that he had no choice in the matter, and that his contract said, one more please, and then you can go. Will this new Christmas special include Shooty Gatwa again? Will it be a reversal of what happened in the final, where Billie Piper is there, she bi-generates, but isn't the Doctor, because somehow the moment has got stuck inside the Doctor, and then it becomes Shooting Gatwa again for one last adventure? Will that happen? Who knows? Because currently, Shooting Gatwa has done the final of the 60th specials, because he was there at the end, 2 Christmas specials, and 2 series, right? So, any more from Shooting Gatwa would be appreciated. I think that's what should happen. It should be the moment inside, the moment should come out, and then Shooting is going to try and defeat the moment and destroy them so the moment never returns. And then Shooting at the very end of it regenerates into who is the 16th Doctor. I think that's how it should work. Because then he will have done the final of the 60th specials, 2 Christmas specials, 2 series, and 3 Christmas specials, the end of the 60th, and 2 series. He would have done 6 lots of TV Who. More of that, more than 6, because obviously the series is split 2 episodes, but just as a roundabout. So that's what I want to happen, because I think that would be an interesting way of doing it, where I know that Shooty's really busy, but it gives him that closure, and we can wrap up some of his storylines and fix some of the errors, because obviously Russell might have seen all the feedback that the audience has given and might try and fix it in this Christmas special. I don't think there's many issues. I understand some bits left in the current room floor that should have been put in to explain certain things. But overall, I don't see any issues. But I can sort of see why people want things fixed and why certain storylines they want covered and all this, that, the other. So I think that's what should happen. Personally, the moment should be the villain. Billie Piper should be the villain for this, because I just think it'd be an interesting way to engage with the character. But the reason why I think it's the end for Russell T Davies' second stint in the showrunner chair is because of the way that it was worded, that he's agreed to do this. That means he might not do it again. And then I think that what he might do is leave leave Bad Wolf production to house the set, and I think that he'll gift that to the next showrunner, who should be someone completely new, who hasn't previously done Doctor Who before in a showrunner sense. I think the next showrunner should be someone that's inventive, imaginative, and I think a woman would be a good mix into that for our next showrunner. So I think if I have to think of one woman that could be the next showrunner, I'm thinking someone like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of Sally Wainwright, from Happy Valley, Riot Women. and that one that I can't think of, that's the fairy one, with Nick Mohammed as the fairy. That she'll be alright. Or Ella Nichols, who wrote the novels Kind of Spark and the TV series A Kind of Spark. I think she would be tremendous at it. Whether or not she wanted to, that's a completely different question altogether. So the reason why I think it's the end of the Russell T Davies 2 era is because I think this Christmas special would round off, because he will have done the 60th, the whole of he would have done the 14th Doctor, the 15th Doctor, the spin-off, and then the Christmas special. I think that would be enough, because he's also working on his own TV show at the moment called Tiptoe. So I think having someone else take over after him would be great, whilst he's sorting out Tiptoe, whilst he's doing his own non-Doctor Who projects, but slapping in Doctor Who in there by having references to Doctor Who. So overall, I think that Russell did a fantastic job second time round. I can see the faults that people mention. Before anyone says it wasn't always perfect, I know. I have some bits I would change. There's everything about it, but I see where the negativity comes from. I can see where the positivity comes from, and I understand both sides of the fences. But I thought he was quite good, and I think that's what we want in a showrunner, someone that's quite good but can also have the negatives or can have the positives. Mixed reviews, that's what you want in a showrunner, because then it's not terrible and it's not just perfect. It's flawed, but there's also bits of perfection. The story and the engine, for example. So I think there's a lot that we can thank him for, and hopefully the next showrunner takes on that mantle and becomes this incredible showrunner, just like Russell T Davies, just like Stephen Moffat, and just like Chris Chibnall. So, there we have it. That is why I think this will be the end of Russell T Davies, and that is who I think should take over. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.